Greetings, future landowners. Welcome to my video. You are looking at one of the nicest properties I've ever sold. This plot is 4.8 acres of very buildable land in the gated community of Firefly Mountain in Madison County, North Carolina. Firefly Mountain is 40 minutes from Asheville, North Carolina, 40 minutes from Greenville, Tennessee, and 1.5 hours from Knoxville, Tennessee. What I'm doing here is giving you a 360-degree view in 3D of this particular property so that you can get an idea of its landscape and the landscape around it. I'm going to show you an area where I think you'd be able to build on this, which is along the ridge on the largest body of this particular plot. And if you build right on the end here, almost like at the end of a peninsula, you'd have a fantastic 300-degree view of the mountain and the valley below. So next I'm going to show you where there's a neat feature on this plot of land. Along the right edge of this property, just up here, there is a creek and a path along the creek that you might be able to walk on. So to give you a better idea, there's a little creek called Little Hurricane Creek along the edge of the property, and just across the way is Laurel Creek, or Big Laurel Creek, and this is what it looks like. A lady gave a review of the trails. She said, "I'm not sure how many miles this trail is, but it's a nice hike with lots of opportunities to swim and photograph wildflowers." There's a place called Laurel Creek Trailhead where you can go as a launching off point for walking trails nearby, and interestingly enough, there's a walking trail right next to this creek, and this is it right here. I think it's a fantastic feature of this property. And there's the creek. I'm going to zoom in a bit, and that will be a feature of this property on your land if you decide to buy it. So let's take a better look at the property from ground level, or actually, let's take a look at it from drone level. So we're taking off from the cul-de-sac so you can get a really good non-digital view of the land around you. I've always been impressed by the Appalachian Mountains, and this is the view that you would get from the property. Of course, slightly different perspective when you're using the drone. But if you trim back a few of the trees on the end of that peninsula I was talking about earlier, this is the view that you would get. Stunning. Let's take a slightly different view with the drone as well, looking down at the property. So there's the cul-de-sac, a nice paved road to easily get to your property. So let's take it to the ground level. You're going to see an image pop up on the bottom left showing a map of the plot of land, and in real time you're going to see an arrow move to where we move and show what you're looking at. So there is electrical on the property. It looks like below ground electrical. Now we're moving to the center of this plot of land, and this is what I wanted to show you, because we're going to walk along this ridge and show you just how beautiful and buildable this land is. And today is a nice sunny early spring day. And as you can see, the wooded area is very easy to walk. The trees are not so dense that it's difficult to move, which makes it a great place to do some hiking. And there you can see the road in the distance that takes you up to this property. So now we're getting to the end, or what I call the peninsula of the property. And if you thin out a few of these trees, you can see those mountains in the distance. Those will become much more evident. Be a fantastic view inside whatever house you decide to build. So whether you decide to build a place on Firefly Mountain and live there permanently, or just build a vacation home and visit, you're certain to enjoy some of the best panoramas and outdoor activities the Appalachian Mountains have to offer. Trails, wildlife, creeks, oasis views, electrical utilities, paved roads to a secluded cul-de-sac, all inside a well-maintained and protected gated community. Again, this is one of the nicest properties I've ever sold. If this is what you've been looking for, reach out to me and make it yours. I have a feeling this one won't last long.